Right, gentlemen, this is probably hands down the best piece of advice you're ever going to receive on fitness, business, general self-improvement. And it's taken me far too long a time to actually come across the answer myself. So I'll just give you a little anecdote about myself, right? For years and years, I've just had this circular, still guilty of it every now and then, but it used to be a lot worse. A circular sort of narrative of, say, having a huge binge session, whether it's just scrolling on social media, doing bad habits, you know all the bad habits. I don't need to explain those to you. And you spiral and you get to a point where it's like, okay, right, it's the end of the day now, I've had a shit day. You're stressing out, your nervous system's going crazy, so your brain's going crazy. You're thinking, okay, so Atomic Habits, that's a great book. I'll take some points from that. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I'm gonna put some of that into tomorrow. And you just, like, different ideas are flying at you, you know what I mean? It's the end of the day. So you get your bit of paper, a bit like this is now. I'm gonna put a little habit tracker together and we're gonna do this. So cold showers, meditation, visualize, read, exercise. You might do it in different forms. You might use like Google Calendar to plan your days out, plan the week out. When I tell you, like, this was such a bad issue for me, like, I'm 10 times worse than you probably are. Like, I just love planning shit. It, like, gets my dopamine going crazy. But yeah, every day pretty much, I was doing this for a very long time. And of course, the very next day, I don't know what it is, your nervous system just doesn't switch off, and I think you find whatever plan you create for yourself, you haven't got the fundamentals there to actually go ahead and execute. So you just need to be a complete fucking, I hate this word, but you just need to be a retard. Like, you just need to switch your brain off and you need to do the basics. For any young man, I recommend doing something to just build that discipline up. Like, you just need to do shit that's not easy. Like, even if you don't want to do a business right now, just stick at your 9 to 5. All you need to do is sleep properly, eat like a normal person, don't let yourself binge eat, and fucking train every day. That's it, those 3 things. Just please, for a month, just switch your brain off and trust me on this. Get rid of all the plans, the habit trackers, all that bollocks, because you can't rely on a piece of paper. Like, you're a man, you need to start being emotionally intelligent. You need to train yourself to be emotionally intelligent and disciplined. A little bit of paper, it's not going to do that for you. That's like a little system, right? Sure, it might help when you got the fundamentals down, but the best thing you can do is fuck those little habits off. Stop planning and, like, learn to sort of be present and, like, just not get excited and, like, let dopamine take over and just create different fucking plans. Just stick at one thing and keep it simple. Any young man, just going to the gym, eating properly, you're doing better than 95% of people at that point. Most people that go to the gym, they eat crap, honestly. So that's my only bit of advice, is just stop planning shit from now on and just keep it simple. Whether that's going to the gym, sleeping properly, eating properly, and doing 4 hours work on your business, that's enough, honestly. Just forget about all the other shit. Just learn to just not rely on a bit of paper and just learn to be a man, be emotionally intelligent, and just do this shit for yourself. Like, sorry to ramble, and that's not to say other habits aren't important. Like, the reason I say this, just focus on those couple of things I said, things will fall into place. You'll be in a much better place mentally, and you'll be sat there and you'll be thinking, okay, nice, I've had a couple of days, I feel great now. You know what, I've got this issue in my business, I might just read a couple of pages of X book and see if that sort of helps me out. Like, that's the point you get to. Like, you start thinking intelligently, and you naturally use your time a lot more wisely. And I have noticed this. When I've been really good for a couple of months, I don't need a plan. Well, that's how you need to learn. It's what you need to learn to do. Like, the most high achieving people I know in terms of fitness, business, like they've got a Google Calendar to say when calls are, but they don't like have a silly morning routine. Most of them don't even have a habit tracker or anything like that, because it's probably stupid, guys. Like, you need to just stop relying on silly little tricks like this and just keep it simple, man. Like, it's what this stuff's always been about. So hopefully that helps. And I know that's just, honestly, I could probably say that's been the thing that's helped me. I still do the other habits. I do cold showers, I read, but those fundamentals, they are what keep me going. If I say I'm going to the gym, you better trust I'm going to do that. But yeah, like if you're someone that's missing the gym a couple of days per week, you're not going consistently because like you let emotions get in the way. That's where you need to start. Don't try and like put reading, meditation and shit in when you're not even training. But yeah, sorry to go on a rant, but I think it's a very helpful rant and it will help you.